You know, the words "I will remember" have never, well, I won't say never rung as loudly. Rung as loudly? Oh, I'm going crazy again, even before the video started. But basically, have to remember a lot of stuff. Katarufu Scars character exclusive random item, Toshiaki. I almost said Yashiro. I'm scarred. Literally scarred. Scar's backstory. Scarred by Yashiro. I was doing an off-recording playthrough, and yeah, that didn't go well. Strength, knowledge, light, charisma, oh, my body. Second mystery, and maybe dexterity. Maybe every single stat check is basically what I'm looking at, but we're Toshiaki, so that kind of, it's an afterthought. It's not unimportant, it's just an afterthought. So, what am I doing here again? Oh my goodness. I think it's actually been a while, again, in terms of runs both on and off recording since I've played Toshiaki. I almost said Takashi. I've also been playing with custom characters. You know, just trying to learn the ins and outs of character creation as well. Although, again, as I've mentioned before, working on mysteries. Ghostly Spear, but we're on Scars, so that's gonna have very limited use. The very opposite of an Eldritch Parasite run. I think we have character exclusive though. Oh boy, I'm already not remembering. Let me see. Light. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Why do I do this to myself? I will admit, as a human being, that's one of my bigger weaknesses is my memory, both long and short term. I would like to say it's because I'm thinking of a lot of stuff at the moment, which is why normally I do write things down, but anywho, footage, scissors, award, kana, and painting. So, yeah. Depends on, well, we can run from ward, and we're Toshiaki, but we can run from ward. Kind of unfortunate since we're on Scars, which favors, encounters, kind of, but anywho, in an odd way, we don't need to have Kana with us if I'm playing for the short term. But Kana is still very much appreciated in the long term anyway, so on Mysteries 4 or 5, Kana will present his, her, or their worth. But otherwise, yeah, for the short term, because Scars is already reducing damage, there aren't a lot of enemies that would basically have as many, as much damage. Normally 2 to 3 on Harbinger is the most, so therefore on 2 you can do things. We'll reroll here and grab this, because if we're gonna die to strength hitting 0, we might as well have it at 1, right? Though that hurts my thingy-majiggy. It hurts my event RNG. I don't believe in it anyway. For those who are new to this channel, I might as well just lay it all out there on top of, yes, the rules and score screen last for 5 seconds before going away normally, so meh. That being said, in a weird way, for to talk about Toshiaki quickly, in a way he can afford to fail more events because he has more Doom to spend, where, yes, you could say at this point, moving into 1.0, you're supposed to use his Doom for his perks, but you're not using almost every single perk. They're situational, basically. So, yeah. This is random item stats, right? That's why I feel so slow. On top of having 1 strength, obviously, but I can afford to take this brain damage as well, because I'm only taking 2 stamina if I do this. So, it's fine for now. As long as that doesn't stack, or it never stacks in the future, we will be just fine. Also, I should probably sell this once. Well, I could have saved it to... Again, we're Toshiaki, so we have Doom to spend, but... anyone else, we would not. But... we are, so... yeah, I could take Kana. Kana may present to me more in the long term. But we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna still take Kana, because we'll be healing anyway. Through the bath, hopefully. If not, again, we're Toshiaki. I can't get rid of that phrase. That is just the easiest, less than 5-word phrase that I can use to describe what is the gameplay you are seeing on screen. Because Doom decreased, basically, just to also tell anyone who may not know, as we get the 6th floor, yeah, if your character can decrease doom, if we're ever allowed to not truly, but really customize our characters and just give them effects, whatever effects we want to an extent. I can't imagine it could be that sophisticated, but oh, that's the thing. We don't have the hospital pass, so we can't skip. But yeah, doom decrease is very valuable. End of discussion. Not the end of discussion. If you want to argue otherwise, you can argue otherwise. Let's grab a light source while we're at it. We're as healed up as we're going to be, and if we run into the easy encounter, well, we can try. Although with 3 knowledge, doesn't look good. Yeah, let's actually... Oh, that's reason... Why did I think that was stamina? Goes to show how often I take the left side, but usually decreasing doom is a lot better. So I don't fault myself, but you can fault me if you want. So painting is our second mystery. And did I run into a second encounter already? I haven't yet, right? I feel like I haven't. Yeah, we haven't yet, because I would have remembered, because I would just be doing prep strong. The only reason why I remember it a lot more right now is because I was thinking about prep attack, and I'm like, I would have tested that out earlier, which means the first encounter I ran into, I tried, and it wasn't that. The cult member should be my second. If it's not, well, I guess I really am going crazy as we get into, like, what, episode... This is, like, 107 at this point? I'm working on a lot. Try to give me some leeway. You can still fault me at times. Listen, I watch some of my videos from the past. The oldest ones grant me a lot of pain, World of Horror-wise. If it's not World of Horror, it's still very painful. We can't take this encounter, by the way. We could, but I don't want to. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. The chances are we lose a lot less doing this. Although, yeah, maybe not. Maybe we could have gotten more. But with Crimson Moon in the way, yeah, we'll see. Krutskis and Shebs. I could reroll for a flash, but we're not going to do that. And I just forgot. Okay, yeah, it was Crimson Moon. I was, yeah. Yep. My memory. Yep. Into... I want to take scissors now. Can I take scissors now? I don't think I... Well... I can, I think. We have Shebs right for our stats, so in a way, we could come out better. If we die to reason... Listen, my score is at 0 right now. There's no point not spoilering that. So, oh, I forgot to check the thing to see what timeline we're on, but we'll get to check it again anyway, so it should be fine. I can't take Frostbite Land, even though we have Shebs, but hey. And let's check really quickly. We are on timeline B. Or we are on timeline B, if I can emphasize my sentence correctly. And we'll do this again. So we get extra damage. Again, I could risk a 1 turn, but not really any reason to. We're Toshiaki, so hey. Run, because that at least gets me a lot more experience. If that were flashbacks, though, I would be a bit scared. But for now, Curse Signs adding Doom, we're Toshiaki, so Doom just... I'm doing the motion for, like, throwing money that's on the top of my palm with the other hand right now. But anywho. The Broken Bottle would be nice. Funny enough, I think fighting the Scissor Lady would actually be better here, but that didn't happen. So, we're gonna bow 5 times and hope that, the Scissor Woman accepts our ritual. That's not what actually happens, I think, but... I've been here. There have been a lot of timelines on top of other people who've been playing World of Horror over and over and over again that are not just English-speaking players. So, bow, bow, clap, bow, and then alternate bows and claps. Is how I'll try to remember things. Did I police station, by the way? I don't think I did. That's literally how much I care as Toshiaki. That being said. Neither of these are great, but with the ward, I can at least rest more often, quote-unquote, more often. That being said, again, you know what? I might as well set the police to downtown. I don't think I checked this yet. I didn't. So we'll do downtown, because ward does have some downtown investigations, right? Those are downtown. There's no way you'd be fighting downtown, and, well, there could be if if the game either was designed that way or bugged out, but because we have, like, so much Doom, I'm just gonna rest. I'm just gonna even rest even more, and then we're gonna prepare enough so I can get a pack of cigarettes, at least one. We're on random item stats, so these cigarettes could cost 5, and they do. So we'll prepare again and then move on with life. Yeah, in an odd way, a downside of Scars Toshiaki is that I don't have more stamina to hold on to in a mystery-like footage where we're stuck and can't make use of the Doom. I could do this, though, but since I two-turn most enemies anyway, I don't think I'm going to do that. I could have. I'm not going to say... If someone did it, if I watched someone do it, take that over Shebs, I wouldn't really blame them, but... Anywho, we get another curse. Masochistic, actually... I mean, yeah... It could be okay, it could also not be okay, because now we only have 7 reason to distribute among these events that are absolutely destroying my reason right now. But at that point, then I know I have bad RNG. I might as well go for the 1-tap. 1 turn? I'm going crazy. Can I even go? I can't even go for it, right? Unless I throw the wooden bat and stuff. Yeah. So, we'll try... this 60%. I might as well, because I'm gonna be able to desperate action next turn anyway. That being said, I can... no, we'll keep that on us, because there's a chance we die to reason. So I might as well keep as much reason healing on me as possible. That way I don't feel as bad. I didn't remember which one was stamina, but thankfully I chose the right one. We'll take care of more stamina, so we can rest and ward. And theoretically, I don't need to level up anymore, but hey. This forest still, if I can speak correctly, should not be dangerous. And we do have fetid fumes now, but with how much Doom we have, it almost doesn't matter. If I need to rest, I will rest, basically. There's no point sitting on this Doom if I'm not going to be using it. That being said, I still don't want to use too much, but... we're gonna use some of it. That way we can at least top ourselves off, because we have 7 max reason. And I should have actually smoked these cigarettes. Thankfully I wasn't punished too hard for it. I took that because that loses me less damage. Yeah, and oddly enough, I would have rather had Cure, the perk. Cure of Cthulhu's, I don't know how to say the last part, because I never remember what it was. It's actually... if I remember the spelling, I would feel more comfortable, but... I don't, so... so what do we get with the power of Bookstrap and stuff? Oh, also I haven't been looking for books. That's my fault, but hey. For the Bookstrap, which might have actually helped here, but... do I get this? I don't. I should have just run at this point. I don't know why I'm fighting this. Anywho, I'm already here now, so I might as well keep fighting it. If nothing else, I have Thought Flash, so... yeah, basically, it doesn't matter what I do as much here. Either way, I know I get out. The problem is... yeah, I lose stuff for it. So yeah, I could have almost died there, but... yeah, we're gonna do this. We're just gonna keep doing this. I don't care. I have the Doom to spend, so yeah. We can also keep running, but I don't want to heal too much. I don't want to be that... I won't try to hurt myself to the utmost extremes, but... I do know that I have Doom to spend still, so... on any other character, this would be very, very scary, but... we have Thought Flash, and we have 8% more Doom that is going to decrease. So we don't need to level up here. And as soon as we get out of this, we should be just fine. So, no bath, but that shouldn't matter, because what I'm gonna do is blah 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 blah. And yeah, we're perfectly fine. Listen, Takeshi-san is a heck of a character, but you do have to know what you're doing with him, otherwise things can not go well. On Harbinger anyway. On a non-Harbinger difficulty, do whatever the heck you want, but... and then we just do this until I'm happy, and yeah, we're perfectly fine. So, That being said, we'll still do our best to do the second mystery check, but that should be easy. As I'm kind of blanking on the second mystery, so... I want to say it was painting? I'll know for sure when I see the mysteries, but if I were to think before I reach that check, so that I can prove that I remember the second mystery by mind, yeah. Although theoretically, well, yeah, actually getting the stats to 8 would have helped me. So yeah, I did Kana into painting. And I think I did scissors 3rd, and then footage 4th was the odd thing. But the important part is that we survive, so hey. And that is a Cthulhu run down. And into the next run we go, which will be Ithotu Fatalist. Character exclusive randomized. I said Fatalist because I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. My instincts tell me to hate it, because we're on Ithotu as well. Because Ithotu could just give you Scissor Lady, or it could give you Ward, and then you're stuck without a gosh dang weapon. But having no weapons is fine, right? Takshisan, Knowledge, Light, Second Mystery, Dexterity, and maybe Charisma? We might be fine still, but it'll depend on the mystery RNG. So again, for those who don't know, and for those who, you know, are kind of might be doubting me by now, I say statements like that, like, hey, no weapons is fine, in a satiristic way, because, I've heard it mentioned before, and I don't believe in it, but, I mean, if you can persuade me to believe otherwise, I will say some characters can do it. I'll keep saying that, but, anywho, I don't see Kana anywhere, so we're just gonna hope. And yeah, this isn't good. We have a Thotu, so we have damage. At the same time, because we're on a Thotu, we're receiving more damage. So yeah, this is gonna be a heck of a mystery. For all intents and purposes, I should go try to get every researcher. The problem is if I lose reason along the way, at the very least, I'll humor it. But afterward. Depends how much reason we have after, because we're gonna be taking I think 3 reason, because normally it does 3 reason, but if we get the Theologist, that's 2 reason. But since we're in a Thotu, it's 3 reason again. So yeah, I'm already losing reason, and I already hate what's happening to me. We need the Theologist. We need the Theologist. And let's see if we die, because once we hit 5 reason, I don't think I have much of a choice. We have to take that, by the way, because we're in Flood. Theoretically, your Doom is not supposed to increase so much, but... so we'll see. I should be able to heal moderately well here. Never mind. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna humor the 90-90-90, but... I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm just not. Oh my goodness, I love and hate math, by the way, but I have to brace here. Do I have to brace here? Should I be bracing here? I wouldn't have needed to brace. You know, at least I didn't miss all 3, but it hurts. Okay, well, I can win with the kick, because both of these do 5 damage, I want to say. 4 plus 1, yeah. And now we do rest, and hopefully we survive. Yep. Don't talk to me about... If anyone questions why... If anyone sees someone questioning why I do kick 90-90-90 because, oh, isn't it more likely to hit all 3 than guaranteeing 1 and doing a 72%? Just show them a clip of me missing 2 in a row. Yeah, that's all I need to say. This is not going to go well either, but... Can I even do this? 4 turns, 5th turn I get rid of the other enemy, which means the boss has, I think, 37 HP? Can I even do this? I'm losing 5 reason to defeat the second enemy. Or at least incapacitate the the... Whatever you want to call them. The villagers. Sorry, the name's on screen. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Then 37 HP, that's like at least 9 reason. If we assume it's... If for some reason the boss is only going to get like 33 HP, 34 HP, I'm still losing 8 reason for doing this. Yeah, Fatalist is no problem too, but I'm not gonna say anyone said that. I'm just gonna assume that if someone says that, just show them this run. It's not impossible, it's just... I'm gonna be in a lot of pain if nothing else. But I don't want to do this, because I get 3 kicks anyway. I might as well do the 1 guaranteed kick for one reason, than risk missing 1 or 2 kicks, or all 3 if you like doing 90-90-90, for 3 reasons. So hence why I'm doing that. I think my numbers are right? Again, if for no other reason, me speaking out loud here, at least maybe you can refute that if I said something incorrect, but as I said, the boss is going to have about 37 HP here, 38 if weird end of turn shenanigans happens. No. So, yeah, we do this. And I think I have to throw the camera. If nothing else, I want to throw the camera, because then I can at least know for sure in my mind to remember, at least remember in my mind what the heck is going on in this encounter. Yeah, so at this point, I have to start trading stamina for reason, and then we'll see. Hopefully I don't miss any kicks, but... yeah, having no weapon is fine. Oh, I did miss one. Yeah, having no weapons is fine. It's not, but... do I die here, by the way? Tell me I don't die here. I need to hit 1 more kick, right? Okay, yeah. So, I need to hit 1 more kick after this, which I will, because thankfully, hey, you gotta... we can guarantee a kick at least as Koji. If I were... the old gods save me if I was Ayaka here, but... and I think this is guaranteed, because I do 5 damage kicks. So yeah, that other reason, because we spent so many turns, yeah, oddly enough, because we spent so many turns in this encounter, oh, we had 6, but the boss had 14 HP the turn before anyway. Because we had the damage researcher, it makes a difference because we were in the battle for so many turns, which is what some items look like they were designed to be, but again, you want your encounters to be as short as possible, because otherwise you die, until something... gets, again, I'm not saying this as a negative or positive thing. I'm just saying, until World of Horrors combat changes in some way, please put me in a town mystery. Thank goodness. Yeah, unless the combat changes in some way, either on the player input or just the way you strategize for encounters specifically changes. Yeah. Anywho. We are on random item stats. Unfortunately... we get 5 damage here, 5 damage, and just eat whatever. I don't want to spend any more Doom because I want to rest. Even though I don't think I can, but... oh, also we're on Sailors, so I need to grab an item. Thankfully it gave me... oh, a 0 Doom thing. Was that really 0 Doom? I wasn't looking at my Doom, but if that was... RNG's maybe turning around, but we'll see. Can I get this card the film? I can, so I can do Sailors. I want to... yeah, I just want to do it now. If I get the torch, it might actually be a better item or a weapon. If I plan to gamble on 2 attacks that are not guaranteed. Because 12 damage is a lot too, but... we'll see. Don't tell me we're on character-specific perks. I really don't want to be on character-specific perks right now, but I don't think I get the choice. I think I do have to rest once as well. I should have also visited the police station. I'll do that now. And since I don't know what the heck mysteries I have, we'll set the police patrols to school and see. And then we'll rest once, like I said, to make use of stuff. But... also, I do need to remind myself that I have the, I do have painkillers for 2 Doom, so theoretically I should be using that a lot more, but I'm shrugging in real life. And yeah, we'll see what we can do with this. Sure. I don't think I have a strength check, but I need the strength, to brace, because we're in a Thotu. So, at least bracing for the first, or for the second and third mystery will grant me, usually more efficiency overall, but... also, yes, I've been visiting the max threat level seaside a lot, and yeah, we need to use... because we have improvise, I don't even care if my inventory really bugs out. We need to make use of this, so I'm not going to make a cut because I need to strategize what's going to happen here. Although, Fast Hands would have been great here too, but I didn't know I was going to run into Burning Man. I could have predicted it because I'm like, oh, Seaside, but how long has it been since I visited the Burning Man? Anywho. So I won't actually throw anything at this guy yet. If anything, I want to be throwing broken bottles, I think. Because that will bug my inventory. I've had something happen with or maybe it was me throwing items in between the turns, but anywho, we'll do this now, and yeah, I should have enough to just defeat the Burning Man after this. I should be able to sever, right? Yeah, so we'll just do this and sit here. But, yeah, for those who don't know, I've had a recent bug with Branch, and hopefully developers fix that, because I think the developer for World of Horror actually cleaned a lot of bugs, and then I ran into this bug, which was then reported. The bug in question was throwing the branch. Maybe it was during a certain... Because I was throwing items in between turns just to kind of test my, not reaction, but hand-eye coordination. That's the correct ability, right? Anywho, doing that eventually lowers your max item inventory threshold, or max inventory number. Or as a longer phrase, the max amount of items you can hold, so it goes from 4 to 3, even though you only have, say, 2 items in your inventory. So yeah, that happens. And there are other inventory bugs that still happen in this current update, but we'll see what happens, because if nothing else, we maybe get the return of the inventory crash, where you hover your mouse over while the UI is pulled up and the game crashes. I think that was the most invasive bug / crash or glitch. I'm going crazy, but basically that was the most harmful bug that I have run into. Avoidable, but that's right, I need the torch in my inventory, so actually we do throw this away, because otherwise we can't do this. So yeah, so alternatively, or I could have kept the film roll and or the black hair, but arguably keeping this stuff was I didn't know I was gonna run to Burning Man. That's what I really should be saying. So we'll heal Reason, because I'm a Reason paranoia person. And unfortunately, well, we got Kana now. I would still probably trade the Reason, because it's probably going to save me. This basically makes Itotu favored towards me. And I still say that because even though you go, well, doesn't Itotu just cancel out Kana? I argue otherwise, because bracing is to your advantage in World of Horror. That went to the ether, didn't it? Because bracing... No, we still have it. But because bracing is to your advantage in World of Horror on odd numbers, then therefore, if you can decrease the damage taken to an odd number, that is in your favor. Which is why... and Itotu buffs my damage, so... therefore, Itotu is a net gain for me. Aside from, obviously, Itotu events, or if someone decides to add a kill switch Itotu event, then... yeah. So anywho, yeah, we'll try to save Kana here. I really want to, but if I can't for whatever reason, we won't. And we have quite the amount of Seaside investigations, but there's no way for me to have known that. And 3 Doom for 10 experience isn't the worst thing in the world, especially in the Seaside location. That, however, is just nothing but bad. But at the same time, 4% Doom, if it saves me from a double encounter... I don't know if there's a double encounter I actually like in this game, gameplay-wise. In general, anyway. Because obviously, if you're Aiko with 10 dexterity and a katana and fast swimmer, you're fine. If you're Toshiaki, you can just run away, and so they're fine. But most characters have problems with that, which is where, when I try to look at balance and stuff, I try to give characters a fair amount of RNG. I don't go, oh, what if everyone had a katana? Because that's not... normally realistic. Unless you're running a 99 perception enemy and you farm katana locations. That is actually a strat if you can guarantee the perception check. Anywho. So Fast Hands is near useless now, but we got nothing. So, funny enough, Dexterity is the best perk there. And into our next mystery. Mystery. That's correct to say, right? Anywho. Forest Twice first. And encounter-wise, I should be just fine. In fact, I may be able to... Well, with 4 stamina, I don't want a monument as I turn over and take care of something really quickly. But, yeah. Anywho. You're going to give me another branch for this, so we'll do this. And I think these are 6 damage. No, they're not. Yeah, I was just doing this in case I got bonus damage, but anywho. We didn't, so what we're going to do now is grab the rest of our ammunition. And then we will move on. So I'm throwing things not in between, or try not to throw things in between turns. Yeah, to avoid a thing. But I think that was just something else. Maybe that was just the dullness? I think it was dullness that it happened on specifically. Again, I don't know for sure because I don't know the game's ins and outs. Not that I want to, because I will respect the developer's wishes not to take any deeper looks at the game, whether that's through my own volition or otherwise. Yeah, this is already great, but if I have ammunition, I might as well use it. That being said, I should save a few in case we have Akamanto later. So maybe I do... Nah, who am I kidding? We're not going to take the risk. So, we'll do prep attack for potentially 12, but reliably 10 damage. And we'll grab the rest of our ammunition. I really should save, but at this point... Yeah, I should have actually saved it for the 4th mystery onward. I even talked about that in the community. I meant to trade reason. Gosh dang it. Well, now we need a rest. But yeah, I talked about how using fast hands early on in your run can be more beneficial than later because... Ooh, a sewing kit. That kind of hurts because I had a black piece of hair and now I don't. But anywho, the reason why it's beneficial is because if an enemy does, say, 1 damage... I applied the same logic as looking for the ghost ritual in Ghost encounters, where if you're going to take 1 damage, you might as well use that efficiency to... you know, do stuff. In Ghost Encounters, it's learning the ritual if, say, something does 1 reason or 1 stamina. Not -1 all, because that's still... That can be against... that can be put you at a disadvantage, but... for Fast Hands, Koji, if an enemy, say, even does probably 1% Doom, then you can spend turns looking for items, because then that's more damage that you could throw later on, especially if you pick up Improvise. Then you are getting more damage, because if you don't have Improvise yet, but then you get it, after you pick up a bunch of items, then theoretically your damage increases against enemies that deal a lot of damage. But anywho. If I could fit in Improvise, that would be nice to kind of do that. That's another trick that I was thinking about, but normally Improvise is too slow to really do that reliably, so I'm struggling in real life, but anywho. Tell me I don't have the second... Tell me I did not have the second encounter check, because I completely forgot. Anywho, Katana Land, hey! It rolled a 2, so stats still don't matter in update 9.92 F3, but I'll take the good luck. And this is moderately fast, but ultimately you're looking to do a heavy attack anyway, so, yeah, we should be able to one-shot most things as long as I can keep 1 item to throw. Because Improvise plus Prep Strong Katana is really cool. Unfortunately, my Doom is at 79% right now, so I need to hope for not get time skip, among other things. We also have roads closed. That's hurting me quite a bit as well. But hey. For all intents and purposes, I think I double up a knowledge here, right? I have a knowledge. Tell me I had a knowledge. Okay, I did. And I have the second mystery check as well, which was not Kana, and it wasn't Bulletin. And it wasn't a out-of-town mystery, which I think I did have, so... I should be able to oh, please let me monument here. Okay, we're in arms, so we can monument. The problem is if we have a boss, but... We'll find out, won't we? So, with 73% Doom, I should be moderately okay, but... We'll see, won't we? Yeah, I don't want to take this if I can help it. So, let's find out. So I have to throw 2 things. And then do this. Yeah, so Kana is normalizing the damage we do. That would normally do 3, but we're on to throw 2, so pain. And away I go. I should still be able to 2-shot most things. 8 strength, come on. Okay, good. That will actually help, but I need to run to an encounter now. Or after the lockout, because we're not on lockout yet. And if we need to throw the torch, we will. Because this boss will be tanky and deal 4 stamina damage. So, maybe even 5. But we'll find out, won't we? So, yeah, unfortunately, I did not run into an enemy. Please, I have to run to one now? Nope. For charisma, I'd rather take the reason loss than the boss doing stamina damage here. Yep, so 6 stamina. Unfortunately, I can't pocket knife here. I'll do it just to... No, that would be a bug, so let's not use that. And what can I do here? Do I just take this in the face? I think I might be able to brace into something. I can, actually. If I'm willing to... I think I need to. Yeah, I'm going to risk this. And if I'm not sure, I can prep the torch to throw! Okay, good. And we should be okay. Crimson Moon, but we should be fine. Theoretically? Question mark? We'll find out, won't we? I shouldn't have healed stamina. I should have healed reason. But Doom-wise, we should still be okay. We'll do a quick check. So we take... Let's just say we take 6 Doom damage in Takshisan. Knowledge we pass. We don't have a light source anymore. Do we have the 6th floor? No, we do not. So we should be perfectly fine here. Unless something really, really strange happens. We should be fine. So yeah, after we do this, we should be home free-ish. After... I should be able to throw the katana. I had a little tragedy with that as well, but we should be... Yeah, as long as we don't miss the second attack, we should be fine. Which means I could have rested more, but we should be perfectly fine. So without further ado, for those who are new to this channel, or who have not subscribed yet, I would request humbly for you to subscribe to this channel. Sailors will second. Otherwise, there's not much else I can do. But if you want to say something, I'll try to respond if I can. Whether you have a question, concern, criticism. I've worked at a help desk before. And yeah, I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.